Welcome to Wargroove. I have way too many replays saved on my computer, and before I delete them forever, let's watch some of them. Here we go. Alright, this is a match of me versus Sejhoon. Alright, looks like I was going Koji. Very bold against Sej. I gotta say that Koji is now considered one of the better commanders, so I think I had a little bit of a commander advantage here. And I'm playing against the best Sej player that defined the role of Sej, Sejhoon. Yeah, this map is pretty straightforward. I say I'd rather play player 2 on this map for the naval, but player 1 is much better on land. You might recognize this map from the quick play pool. It's pretty popular. I think this is something or other to do with the Flood by Faded Sun. Alright, so Sej is capturing some early villages, going pretty deep with these merfolk. What am I gonna do against player 2's awesome naval? Well, clearly, I need to take the land front. That's player 1's advantage here. And my merfolk aren't doing a shabby job, but I'm gonna drop off some reinforcement soldiers and just knock down Sej's village, get like a ton of groove. Oh yeah, and build a warship. That's what I'm talking about. I don't remember what I did this game, really, but I'm guessing I went really early warship. Alright, Sej has got a mage on the field. I know Sejhoon loves to back up their commander with mages, so they can go really aggressive and then heal them in a pinch. I'm gonna keep my fresh soldiers away from Sej, grab this village with my merfolk, bring on my warship, and start ferrying some adorable doggos to the front. Oh look, I'm standing right in front of Sej's stronghold. Ha ha ha, Sej has got to respond to that. Sej built a really early harpoon ship, which is probably gonna make it hard for me to do dragon stuff. They take out my village, build themselves a nice blimpy thing. Oh wow, there's like a lot of troops here. Can I attack that stronghold? Go for it, past me! Go for it! Warships coming in. Oh, I am just wrecking on the sea! And I send a turtle up there to, I guess, defend my own villages. Guess I'm alright with Sej attacking that soldier because it won't die in one hit. Looks like I'm not going for the stronghold, though. Okay. Yeah, Sej's early harpoon is a little bit slower, but it's going to be pretty powerful when that thing gets too close to my tower. Then I can't make air anymore. And we see Sej's, like, powerful navy starting to move in, counter my warship. Whoa, Sej goes so deep! And then just, like, double defends the other side, so I can't really attack back. That's super safe. Alright, I build my own harpoon, because I don't know, I guess I thought it was a good idea when Sej did it. And now I got my own sea folks coming in a little bit here. I got Koji just retreating, I gotta back off, heal up. Sej took some damage, so he can't, like, keep going after me with this, like, big army here. I wonder what Sejhoon does in this. I don't remember this game, guys, this is completely fresh. Okay, we got some harpies, we got some more, oh my goodness, the ballista ships. Sej really spamming those ballista ships, and just keeping everything kind of out of the way of my warship. Kind of got this standoff going on the island, and he's like, just keeping everything just out of my range. I'm a little bit afraid of that harpy. I bring in the harpoon ship to deal with the harpy. And I'm just nudging all my naval stuff down here in the corner, and try to get this village. I go pretty deep with Koji here, still trying to get that groove. Sejhoon also has a lot of groove. And I build a dragon into double harpoons, because, you know, Sejhoon has to play Sej, Sneaky has to build dragons. It's just what we are, you know? Gotta respect that. Sej has a much bigger force in the north than me, and he's starting to take my villages. And then just this map is filled with things that kill dragons. I'm a little bit scared. I'm more than a little bit scared right now. Come on, past me, you can do this. Sej is kind of like gearing up to maybe try to pressure me off, but I think Koji can keep attacking that village. Oh, I don't see what's going on. Wait, let me shift downwards. This is part of the problem of replaying your own map. Alright, so I've got a pretty impressive naval force here, and I put my dragon right in range of the harpoon, because I'm a smart person. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I'm sure I had a good reason. Looks like I got groove, though. Oh, no. No! And it was a crit because it's on reef. No, my warship! I'm getting destroyed. Why did I do this? Oh no, my army. Sejhoon is just eating my army. What's even happening right now? Well, it looks like he's going in his own balloon. Oh, to reposition down there. And maybe, like, position himself to attack this village next. Okay, but I got bombs. I got bombs. I could do something with these bombs. I bet I do something with these bombs. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. I want to see what's going on over here. Alright. So I was able to land some more puppers. This is my revenge attack. My revenge attack for hurting my poor dragon. I get that harpoon a little bit. I've got like a bunch of mages coming in. But is it gonna be enough to stand up to Sejun's menace? Just kind of using my weakened warship to pick off this turtle with like 5 different units attacking it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I lost a lot in that fight. Instead, just healing up the Dragon Killer. Curse that harpoon! I'm gonna call it the Dragon Killer from now on. That's its name. Dragon Murderer! Yeah, Sedge is really kind of pushing me back. Oh, the harpy goes right into my poor turtle. Just Sedge's navy just overpowering me here. But I've got the bombs. I've got a nice bomb force on land, so maybe I'll be okay. I don't know, Sedge is looking like maybe attackable, like maybe there's something I can do here. And I'm just kind of repositioning some of my sea folks. Nothing big happening yet. Alright, putting my bombs kind of down here a little bit where it's hard for Sedge to kill them, out of the range of all this anti-air. I get a nice heal off, heal my turtle, heal my warship. It's pretty good. But we're kind of just at a standstill. We got this nice diagonal front here, with Sedge holding me off with his impressive anti-air. I drop another heal, nice. Oh, and take out the village. Alright, so Sedge got like a frickin' knight on there somehow. He got a knight onto the island. And he's building an even more powerful navy to come after me. I'm a little bit scared right now. He's got like double turtles and a whole bunch of harpies. So many things that can wreck my bombs. Sedge himself is a little bit close to my army, though. I wonder if I could pull something off. Oh, he's a little bit close. A little bit close to my army right there. Maybe I can make something happen. Oh, I'm going for it. Apparently past me is going for it. Double Koji bombs. Heal goes down. Double heal goes down. Oh, warship smacking Koji for the GG. Nice. Alright, that was a cool past assassination. I guess that's it for that game. That was fun to watch. Let's watch another one. Forgotten Battlefield. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Shu said, nothing can beat Koji in Fog, and I said, alright, can I play Doggo? And she was like, go for it. I don't think I've ever lost a game on this map. Like, this was a TYM map. I think I'm straight up undefeated on this map. Spoilers. Yeah, she insisted that nothing could possibly beat Koji in Fog. I wanted to try. I wanted to try Best Doggo. See if Best Doggo could do it. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm a little bit afraid here because Caesar with 1 health can kind of be killed early on if you do like a dog rush thing on this map. I don't think Shu goes for that though. Unless I'm forgetting, and this is like the one game I lose on this map, and I just don't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of fog. I'm like revealing a lot of territory with my dudes, but it's hard to see. Alright, still no Shu, still nowhere to be found. Just revealing some more territory with my dudes. Still no Shu. Where is Shu? Gosh darn it. He's hiding in the fog. Hiding in the fog like a pro. I hear, like, wagons and stuff in the background, but I can't see them. So far, this is me just trying not to die with my beautiful doggo. I'm sure Caesar will majestically take this game one way or another. The question is that really what happens? Or is it not? Like, I hear all these things moving in the fog. There's definitely, like, a wagon or something. Alright, I get this village and still no Shu, so I'm just sending Caesar back down to heal. Probably somewhere around this village, because I haven't seen him yet. And I got my own balloon. Pop off some pikes, build a mage. Oh! Oh, snap! A random wild Koji just appears right in the middle of my territory. I'm gonna have to answer that for sure. Alright, so I'm moving Caesar forward. I'm positioning the balloon so I can get my commander balloon forward. I'm kind of setting up like a trap here. See if Koji attacks any of this. Maybe I can kill him. And I start building a knight to go really aggro. And Shu discovers that I already captured that village, and then farms Groove off of it, which makes me super sad. Alright, so I send a dog forward to get some good vision, and I'm able to flip this village, which is really, really nice. Then using that balloon I set up the turn before, boom! Caesar's hiding in the forest. I hope Koji doesn't find and kill me, that would be really bad. Now I'm just like popping out some knights to send forward. I go for a harpy, because, you know, it's unit count in fog. Meanwhile, Shu almost has Groove with Koji, which is super scary. And I see this, like, crazy formation happening here. So I go into it, of course. That dog gives me vision so that I can kill that safely. Then I go ham onto the wagon, find a knight. I'm not attacking that this turn. Boom! I'm just like getting so much value out of this attack and putting Koji in a really scary position, hoping that he'll back off and not get Groove. Because if Koji gets bombs and fog, it is so bad. Alright, Shu puts the dog there to get lots of vision, but still doesn't see my knight. I set up these troops very carefully because the knight is crit chained to a few things here, which is very, very powerful. So Shu does that to make the sword weak enough to kill it with the lower Koji, but my knight is crit threatening that spot, and Shu is exposed on so many sides right now. Boom, critical, boom, attack, boom, doggo, GG. GG. Technically, I don't know if this was a good demonstration of Caesar or Koji in fog, because we didn't really make it to Groove, but that was a fun match. Alright, you guys can kind of tell that I won these matches, because it sort of says. I'm gonna show you a match that I didn't win. Opening Science. Oh my goodness, these are some fun games. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, everyone saw that one already. Let's watch Shu beat me in a random match. Oh my goodness, Dark Mercia. Dark Mercia Mirror. So this was back in the early days when Shu and I were training for the World Tournament, in which Shu would eventually beat me, as the story goes. But yeah, back then we didn't really know the map that well, we were just kind of practicing. I think this was one of our practice matches, probably. And we were both just going Dark Mercia for the lulz. And also, Dark Mercy's kind of fun on this map. You could be kind of, like, aggressive with the Groove, threaten early kills and stuff. So this is the wagon strat that, like, it kind of got developed with me playing against Xeronix a couple times. Yeah, and Shu just starts bullying me here, doing lots of damage. So he's doing well over here and over here, and I'm just trying to keep up with it all. I plot my commander here, grab me some villages. I don't take that village yet. That might have been a mistake, because now Shu can just take it. And they're doing really, really well on villages. Like, look at this. They're just taking out my villages on both sides of the map. Big eco lead. Clearly, Shu had the right idea here. I'm able to grab this village back and get some Groove, but ultimately, I'm not doing that well, because Shu was able to decap the other village, and then Shu just, like, attacks me, and then crits that village, taking it out, and drops a pike there to threaten off my sword, and then gets mage heal on their commander, so I can't even attack their commander again. And then there's just this army of dogs and swords on this side, so I'm, like, losing every possible front right now. I send in the knight crit, and then, like, go for this village, but, like, it doesn't work. So then I pop a mage heal. But, yeah, like, this isn't great. This isn't a great situation, and Shu can just keep, like, fighting into me, getting good value out of everything. Just takes out my wagon, takes out my knight with a frickin' sword. I'm just getting wrecked. Like, Shu owns these villages, and their army is beating me everywhere. On turn 7, I'm already just losing so badly on this map. I'm just trying to get Groove at this point. Like, I have more Groove charge than Shu. That's my only advantage. Then I build an archer, which I know Barrett would really love. But I'm so far pushed back at this point. There's not much I can do. And Shu just keeps getting more and more aggressive. Like, just taking villages, but is also playing it really safe. Like, there's a spear line here. Double balloons. Mage. Commander super safe. There's nothing I can do. And Shu knows it. Like, Shu can just keep forcing me back by putting some really safe defensive formations behind the villages. And now I have no money. Like look at this. I'll show you as soon as I can open the overview screen. I'm 400 gold behind Shu. And Shu can just take all these free villages from a really defensible position. Like, look, there's 4 spaces between our armies here. It doesn't matter. I can't go in. And because I can't go in, Shu can just keep taking the villages. And, like, just trying to get a little bit closer to these villages without dying so I can maybe take them back. I have a big move out here with, like, a bunch of pikes and my witch. And I have Groove. I just can't do anything with it. Look, Shu just running up and sending a sword to hit my sword, because why not? Like, he could afford to lose the sword at this point. And then just dumping Dark Mercia right next to it to make this completely unattackable. And then just backing up a little bit here, because they don't need to fight me. They're just hiding behind their villages, and there's nothing I can do. I'm trying to kill Shu's commander, maybe, but I don't have enough forces. I just can't fight Shu right now. And I'm just forced to stall and stall and stall. And this is Shu's strategy, right? Get a lead and stall you out. They're playing very safe, very carefully, and they put their army in such a way I can't get anywhere near them. They're not really aggressing against me either. They're just playing very, very safe. And then they move a couple units here just in case I try to, like, backdoor the stronghold or something. And just straight up retreats. They could have gone in here, but they didn't go in. They just retreat. Because they know that I have to go in, basically, or I'm going to lose if I let this go on forever. So I go in, right? I try to take a village. Just one village I want back. And what happens? Oh no. I just wanted one village. Was that so wrong? I just wanted one village. And she was just suiciding units into me left and right. And pike critting me in the face. Mage shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a roll, but it didn't matter. Even if the roll didn't work, I was so far behind. I just got wrecked that game. Like, the kill count isn't even that high. Shu just got villages really early and wrecked me. And, like, I had to either go in and die or get stalled forever and die. 0 practice 4. Let's watch Zeronix beat me now. Oh my goodness, Zeronix is playing Sigrid. So, back in 1 or 2 world tournaments ago, I wanted to see if I could do Twins Fire on this map. And this practice game was one of the reasons that I did not use Twins until very, very, very late in the tournament against Shu, because I couldn't get it to work. I played like 4, I think no more than 4 practice games with Twins. I think these are most of the only games I played with Twins in my life, and it only worked once, and after that, it never worked again. So that's why I stopped using Twins in the tournament, because of these practice matches with Zeronix. Oof! Just Sigrid takes a free sword. So I'm using the double thief strategy here, which is supposed to be really powerful for player 2. This is like my game to lose. I should certainly win this game, right? There's no reason Zeronix should possibly be able to beat me in this position. And Zero just goes super aggro, just smacks me with Sigrid, and Sigrid has tons of groove. I'm doing my best to get like a lot of steals. I'm getting some steals. I'm doing so much damage to Zero's economy, right? I get early archer, I heal the twins. It looks like I should be winning. But Zero's also managing to get in some steals. They just keep attacking me over and over. Sigrid is going to get groove if she doesn't die right here. I go for the kill, but I don't get it. Zero manages to live. Now, really, I could have killed Zeronix there. It is possible I could have won the game right there. But Zero does live with 4%. And eats my balloon. And then sword crits my archer. It was so bad. Like, I just got destroyed right there. And then steals from another village. Right? I'm just getting wrecked left and right, and then attacks my dog. So I've got, like, no forces here. I toss in a heal, and once again try to attack Sigrid. I do some damage, but I just can't make it stick. And then the sword just, like, goes all the way around my stronghold. So much flex there to kill another unit. Goes into my territory to capture my village, and then Sigurd just backs up and heals. And I'm like, what's happening? What magic is Zeronix doing? We're even on economy, but I am so far down on unit count right now, it's not even funny. So I'm able to kill a sword, right? Right, good for me. Deposit some gold. I replaced the archer that I lost. And I'm just trying to gain some ground. This looks like a pretty solid position. I bet there's nothing Zeronix can do to stop it. Zeronix is able to just, like, absolutely dump some good gold here. And it looks like I'm in a bit of a pickle. I don't know what I can do. I'm just getting wrecked by dogs, and Zero's just going around the other way this time. There's, like, nothing I can possibly do, but my archer's getting some value. I'm able to chip at these dogs, just kind of getting some territory. I send the twins in, and finally I have Groove. I figure with twins Groove, maybe, just maybe I can do something here. But Zeronix just keeps going in, just kills my balloons, kills my sword, attacks my commander, just fearlessly attacking my commander with absolutely everything. And Zeronix has like 3 balloons here, and so many thieves. They're just everywhere. I'm just getting surrounded by these balloons and thieves. I'm able to take out that mage. This archer is doing some real work for me, and get some nice sword crit and then mage hit on that mage. But I've got to heal the twins. I've got to heal the twins, and I'm just doing everything in my power not to lose this fight. Zeronix keeps depositing more and more gold, and there's like nothing I could do. I'm getting stolen from left and right. A heal goes in, and Zeronix has even more health on Sigrid. A giant's coming out, and I have nothing that can kill that giant. Like, just nothing. You can see me very clearly absolutely getting wrecked here. Like, how am I gonna fight that giant? I try to throw down fire to maybe stall it out or set up an eventual cheese, but I don't have any knights or anything. I just have like an army of mages. I take out the balloon and try to block Sigrid off with it, just trying to get something like a defensible position here. So then a hex goes in, suicide into the mage so that a sword crit could take it out, and then Sigrid gets my archer a second time. And I just have the twins standing there awkwardly like, I don't love this positioning that I'm in right now. I don't love this position. More thieves stealing from more villages with more balloons to take them home. And my economy is just being robbed. I surrender at this point. That's GG. Well played, Zeronix. Alright, let's look at one more practice match. I'm gonna get picked randomly. Here we go. What's this? TFJ versus Sneaky. Oh, that's another fog one. We just did that map. Let's pick something else. Boom. What was this one? I don't even remember this one. It's an old one. Sorry, I said I'd pick randomly, but I'm being a little picky because I vaguely remember what some of these were. I want them to be fun ones. Oh, this was a really fun one. Let's do this one. This was a really close match. I remember this one. This was a Bernie versus me in a Test Your Metal match on this map again, but this is a really, really, really good one. I'm player 2 this time. Like I said before, player 2 has naval and player 1 has land. So Bernie is going Valder here, and Valder has a huge advantage on the land front on this map, especially at player 1, because Valder can make skeletons and just overwhelm the land front, get crazy economy, be really aggressive on the stronghold, and Bernie does this better than anyone I've ever seen use this strategy. Like, their Valder plays in this game are amazing. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going Vesper. I should have the naval advantage. I should be able to take lots of villages at sea, where Valder's swords can't reach, but we'll see how it goes. Vesper definitely gives me the late game against Valder. Vesper Groove is really powerful, but I have to get there. Now, Valder goes straight for that village, gets Groove. I go for like a double village capture strategy here, just trying to do as much as I can and use my merfolk to try to take the sea villages, counter turtle with turtle, but the turtles just keep coming. And then watch what Valder does here. Watch what Valder does. We see the turtle coming in. We see a mage going on the land front. Right. Lots of stuff happening. But watch for the Wargroove. Here's the super crazy deep Wargroove that steals my deep village. Valder now owns my deep village, and I have to try to take it back. My merfolk can't grab it because it was stolen early. That was such a Valder play. I'm trying to make plays at sea here, but I just can't keep up. There's like nothing I can do. I flipped this village, which is pretty great, but Valder just takes it back and then sword crits me with the sword that stole my corner village. And has groove again! So there's more swords coming out here. I don't know what I can possibly do about this. It's so insane. I'm just getting basically wrecked. Left and right here. Alright, so the turtle is coming down. I'm trying to use naval, if it'll just let me scroll to the top here. I'm trying to sweep naval so that I can sort of compete with Valder's land dominance. And I'm able to, using my naval forces, get this back. So if we take a look at the economy real quick, you can see that I'm actually winning on economy. I was able to use my naval to overcome the land front. And because Bernie mostly made turtles, they haven't flipped the sea villages as quickly, so I was able to use that advantage to sort of compete with Valder a little bit, but I'm really pushed. And Valder was able to land a knight, so my stronghold is under threat and I have to stand super far back to defend it, or Valder just goes in and wins the game. I have a harpoon ship to defend against those dreaded harpies, and I'm going in deep here. I've won the naval fight on top, and I'm just trying to dump as many units onto the land front as I can. But I'm having such a hard time with it. I've got pikes to try to deal with the swords. I got some dogs on their way. I built a harpy. Oof! But the ballista ship just takes out my harpy, and Valder is able to reclaim naval in that part of the world. Then my other villages are getting stolen here, because I'm pushed so far there. Harpy goes in on Vesper. Vesper gets night crit. I've taken so much damage that it lets Valder just go deep and deal tons of damage to my forces. Look at this! Did you know that attack was there? Look at how much damage that attack did. The dog did not get the roll there. It was a bit of a roll. And now my entire army is in shambles and Valder is right outside my stinking HQ. I'm able to pick off a sword using a harpy. That's not exactly value right there. Like a sword is not worth a harpy's attack. Vesper just has to retreat and heal or I'm going to lose my commander, and I send a pike and a sword in just to damage the knight. I'm just trying to keep my stronghold alive. I do everything so that even if Valder goes into the stronghold, it'll at least survive. That's the best I can do. Ultimately, Burmy decides to retreat here and just take some free wins because they realize they can't take down my stronghold. I'm really glad they retreated here. I don't know what would have happened if they went in, but it would be do or die that turn if they did. Valder does so much damage to my army, though. Look at this. My army's basically in shambles, and Valder is winning the map. I was able to get a merc crit on that mage, which is really nice, and take out that turtle, and then take out the dog. So I was able to reclaim a little bit of ground here, and then my warship, which is probably one of the reasons Valder didn't go in last turn, was able to come in and snipe something. So I was able to clear off a good bit of this and sort of retake ground, but I'm certainly not winning. Let's take a look at the overview. I have a little bit of a lead, but Valder just sweeps it back and then takes the lead again. We're basically trading eco lead, we're trading unit count lead. It looked like I was winning at the end of my turn, but this is the middle of Valder's turn. Look who's winning now. And we just keep trading back and forth. And look at this massive stinking army in front of my HQ. There's like nothing I could do. I land in some reinforcements and use a weak sword to kill a weak sword. I've got double harpoons to defend against this harpy spam, but I can't really attack them. I use the warship just to flip a village. Vesper goes in. And I crit that knight just because I have to protect Vesper so she doesn't die. Because this tile is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knight crit, Valder hit. I had to put some units here just to keep Vesper from straight out dying. Double harpy. Double harpy. I could drop dead right here. The knight crit goes in. The Valder hit goes in, but because I'm on forest, they don't have enough to finish me. I'm able to survive because of the forest tile defense. Super calced. Super calced. And because Valder dedicated everything to that, I'm able to live. I go in on the witch, but the witch doesn't die. I'm able to snipe a harpy and take another harpy with my witch and then take that with my warship, but I don't have anywhere I can heal! That's the problem, there's nowhere I can heal Vesper, because all these villages were already used for healing. I have very limited options. I have to heal on the really far village all the way over here. But I was able to rebuff the attack, and ultimately they decided to surrender because they didn't have enough units to continue at that point, and the stronghold was safe. Amazing game. That was a crazy game. There were so many points I could have lost. If you liked Sneaky Replays, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make more videos like this. That's all for now, and welcome to Wargroove.